Hello, Gary Bixler here with a demonstration of our new check-in, check-out functionality in RideCache, specifically for our RideCache professional users. This feature is particularly useful for those that have storage facilities, high-end concierge services, but also can be quite useful for any other service provider, high-end shops, dealers, etc., that take cars in and out. So for this demo, I'm going to use our storage collection in our demo account and just pull up the vehicles in our demo storage facility. And you can see there's quite a few vehicles here. To quickly get to the vehicle I want to deal with right now, I'm just going to use the search bar, type in Enzo. I'm going to bring up this beautiful 2003 for our Enzo. A couple quick notes just from looking at the information blocks. You see that this location, this car is located at RideCache Pro Storage right now, so our demo storage facility. You also see it's owned by Rachel Demo and some of her information there. And since it's at the storage facility, let's first go to the demo by just checking this vehicle out. And I'm going to just do a quick checkout to show you how quickly you can check a vehicle out. So in the checkout form, you see the basic information up here. It defaults to the current date and time. We'll leave that. The odometer should be good because the vehicle is in our facility. It should have been updated when it came back in. So don't need to change any of that. We're not going to upload images right now. We have in our preferences a default checklist already entered. So every time a car gets checked out, this checklist loads and it already pre-fills in that these things are done because we do them every time. If that wasn't the case, we could edit that, but it is, so I'm going to leave it. Current location is RideCache Pro Storage. For new location, we're just going to say this one's going out with client. No damage to note right now. And for signature, I'm just going to hand my iPad or tablet or whatever to the client and have her type in her name as a signature saying they received the vehicle and click checkout. So that's a quick checkout. You can verify if you go to the events tab. There's your checkout record. It says this vehicle went out on 1/22/2018. If you open that, you'll see the time, etc. So just a quick checkout. Under 30 seconds with a mobile device, right in front of the client, you can do a quick checkout with RideCache. Now, let's do a more detailed version of this functionality demo by checking this vehicle back in. So we go back and we say now this the client's back. Rachel went to a track day and had some fun in her Enzo. And now let's just show you kind of how we would recommend you use this form in a little more detailed fashion. So let's say that she came back, a couple days later. We can edit the time if we want, 9 a.m. Odometer. She had the car out for a little while, so we'll update the odometer as she came back in. And if your facility does so, you can even upload images. We have some facilities that take pictures front, left, rear, back, every time the car comes in, and so you can upload those images. I'm just uploading images I already had. You can do that with your mobile device or your camera, on the fly as you check that in. You can see that the images show up just in a list that says those images have been loaded. So we've got images now. Here's our default check-in list, condition inspection, tire pressure, cleaning, da-da-da. So all done. I'm going to add a note here. Just say note, back from track event with some damage. Uh-oh. All right. So that brings us down to our location section. So out with client, new location is going to be RideCache Pro Storage. So they're back. We're going to add a damage note because Rachel had a little incident here. So we're going to say she scratched the right rear fender. Notable damage. Got into, this is just the description, wall on turn 4 at local track. All right, and then we're going to upload an image of that as well. Again, you could use your camera on your device to do this. We're going to load an image we already had of the damage. This is just a fun demo, so we're going to load an image that's a little more dramatic than a little scratch on a fender. You can see that the selected images, there's that damage image. We're going to save that damage. Be sure you save it before you check in the vehicle. So that damage is saved. You can see the new task damage note there in the list, and we're going to check in the vehicle. So now the vehicle is checked in. So if you go look back in events, you'll see there was our original checkout with client. Here's our new check-in. If I open that, you'll see the check-in record with the pictures that we loaded for the check-in. So you can see those, see the note that we added. You also see the total distance on the odometer. So this is important for some people to say, okay, while you had it out, you drove 75 miles. A nice permanent record of the checkout and check-in for this car. The other thing to note is we put a damage note in the task list. So here is the scratched right rear fender. Obviously a little more than a scratch on that Enzo. That's an ouch. But just for fun, since it's a demo and it's not our car. So that's a quick walkthrough of what the check-in and check-out functionality looks like in the new RideCache Professional. Now the next time you go to check out the vehicle, I'll also show you, that damage is listed. So this is a running list of damage on the car that you and the client agreed to was pre-existing, so that they don't come to get their car and point at that scratch on the right fender and say, hey, you scratched my car. So much like the insurance companies or the rental car companies do. So this will be our running list. All right, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, as always, you can contact us through this feedback button, or you can contact us directly at any time. My email address, Gary@ridecache.com. Have a great day.